John Jordan, you got him yesterday in the trade. You're now able to put him into the lineup heading down to Texas and OKC. What does that mean now that you've sort of got another point guard in the lineup?
Yeah, we'd like to get him acclimated quickly. I've been playing Axel some backup point. Norman, when he was down, was playing backup point, and those are things we want to see and experiment with, but it was becoming too much of a heavy diet of it.
And you mentioned Norm got the start last night with JJ being down. What does that mean for you, knowing that he played some time with the 905?
Yeah, it was. I was excited. I was excited to watch the game and see him and see. I'm obviously like watching with a magnifying glass every move that he's making out there and seeing. And now I can text him and call him today and just kind of see how he felt about it. And it's cool. It's a cool process.
Heading to the West Coast teams, you guys don't see many West Coast teams, and when you do, it's usually just a one-and-done type of situation. Would you like to see that change in the D-League and maybe see less of the Eastern Conference teams and maybe more of the West teams?
I mean, ideally, I think it should be exactly how the NBA is, and obviously we're probably a ways away from that, but as they add all these teams next season, it'll probably get more towards that. And then eventually, when all 30 have them, it'll be just like the NBA. And you want to play everybody, and you want to play even number of games. Of course, it makes it a more level playing field, and you don't have to play the best team in the league, Sioux Falls, like 7 times to start the season like we had to. So, yeah, we would like to see that, but I think it's just as the D-League grows, we'll be able to get that schedule done.
And heading into playing Texas Legends and, of course, Oklahoma City Blue, what is the game plan, knowing that you only see them the one time? You don't get to game plan for them as much as you will a Sioux Falls or a Maine Red Claws. How do you think you're going to be able to attack them and get a W?
Yeah, well, I mean, we get up. The nice thing is that the time between games, we've had a nice little break here to recoup, energize, and get some good practices under our belt, and that extra time really helps you prepare for opponents. And so, OKC not as much because it's a back-to-back, but we're able to get a lot of stuff done in these last 2 days that will help us in the Dallas game.
You mentioned growth. I want to flip it to the WNBA. They are changing their format of the playoffs with just a 16 seed. Do you think that that's something that the NBA could do and possibly even the D-League?
Definitely the D-League could do it. I'm very reluctant to change anything about the NBA. I think it's amazing how it is right now. And when you make changes like that, it changes the course, and then it becomes like not as fair for everybody that's done it this way. And it's hard to accept change in the NBA. Like, I think most coaches and players would want to just keep doing everything that we're doing forever and never make a change.